the first thing that I want you to look at is I want you to look at your thesis that you wrote yesterday. This should be, or not your thesis, your topic sentence, excuse me, that you wrote yesterday at the top of your body paragraph. It was the one that was in yellow. It says, to start, traveling molded Monica into who she would become later in life. Yours may not say that. You may have picked a different verb. That's okay. But you may have noticed, this might be the wrong one. Well, maybe it's not. You may have noticed that we put traveling beforehand. You might have. What I need you to do is I just need you to read over yours, and I want you to identify your key words. So if I'm looking at mine, what would be one of my key words? Traveling would be one. Monica would be one. Landon? Become. What else should I probably not repeat? Is there a verb in here that I probably shouldn't repeat? No. Should I repeat molded again? No. I'm circling what I'm not going to repeat. I want you to do that too. I want you to circle the things that you should probably not repeat. Or, on the flip side of that, circle what you think probably would sound really, really redundant. Meaning that it would sound really, really repetitive, like you're just saying the same thing over and over and over again. It would be helpful if you could see it, sorry. You're looking at your topic sentence and finding which words should you probably not repeat. Yes, Clayton.
Is it alright if you only circle like 2 or 3?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I want you to go ahead and flip over to your conclusion. And you are, yes, Drew. No. Now, you're going to leave about 3 fingers space before you write what I'm going to have you write next. I'm going to have you write your person's name. Okay? Please don't write Monica because your person is not Monica. That's the example. Then I need you to determine what is the verb that goes with your topic. So for example, if your topic is basketball, what would the verb that goes with basketball be? What do you do? What do you do with basketball? You play basketball. Now, what would the verb of traveling be? Oh, I just said it. Okay. Monica traveling, you need to make it into a verb. Playing basketball, being around their father, knowing somebody, whatever the verb may be. That's literally the example I just gave, yeah. Chase, you with me? Okay. What's your question? Hmm. Playing. And you'll figure out why I'm having you add that ing at the end here in just a second. Now, I want you to come, I have a list here. I want you to come over to this list, and I'll zoom in just a second. But I want you to pick a verb on this side right here, this one right here. I want you to pick a verb that you have not used before. So you may have to go back to your thesis statement, and you may have to go back to your topic sentence, but I want you to pick a verb that you haven't used yet. So I'm going to pick, let's see, I used molded and, I didn't write my thesis down. I used molded and shaped, so I don't want to use those again. So I'm going to use formed. You can use whichever of these verbs you want to. You're just doing this one right here. Oops.
Wait, so like, I'd say Jay's playing form. No.
Playing what? Okay, you need the word basketball. Yep. Created, built, designed, made, formed, put together, sculpted, molded. Pick one that you haven't used yet. Okay, I'm moving on because you guys are just talking. Monica traveling formed her into the adult she would become. Now, if you just copy my thesis statement, if you just copy her into the adult she would become, you'll get a 2 for that. If you change it up and change it into your own words, you'll get a 3 for it. So I would challenge you to make sure that you're not just repeating what I'm saying. See how you can change it up. Okay, it looks like just about everybody's finished here. So now I'm going to have you add into that space that you left. And again, I'm going to go to the high school's transition list. And, oops, that's the wrong one. There it is. These are the ones that you have to choose from. Turn this off so the glare goes away. You need to figure out, excuse me. You need to figure out which of these 7 fits your sentence best. You have clearly, obviously, truly, in the end, all in all, in conclusion, or to conclude. Pick which one you think best fits your sentence. and then write it down on the blank. I'm going to use all in all. That's the one I'm going to use. That's fine. No. As long as you have a transition, you'll get a 3. And as long as the transition makes sense, I guess I should say. If you put next as your conclusion sentence, that's not going to be, no, that doesn't work. Nope, we're not on Newbridge yet. Uh-huh. Remember I had you leave a space at the beginning of your sentence? Maybe you should put it out in the margins. Yeah. Like put it out. Did you leave a space at the beginning of your sentence? Well, yeah, you kind of did. Just put it before Alex. Well, whichever one you pick. Some of them are 2 words, some of them are 1. Yeah. Does anybody still need the list? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and scoot it over. And I'm going to write all in all. All right, now, we're moving on to our new bridge. Your new bridge is going to be about your person's current hobbies. You have to tell me not only the hobby that they have, but also what that hobby is doing for them to make them a good person. So, I'm going to give you my first sentence. This needs to be, and I would probably write this out to the side. I'm going to write 3 sentences. Okay? This new bridge needs to be 3 sentences. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to say, her life now consists of many hobbies. Now, again, if you copy mine, that's a 2. If you spice it up, which it's very easy to spice this up, you will get a 3, if it makes sense. Okay? So, spice it up. Don't just copy mine. You really just need to have your person or a pronoun and hobbies. Anything else in between is spice. Throw some spice at it. Salt Bay it. Salt Bay. Oh, you did?
No. The ones they just came out with. Like the Mexican spice fries.
Hey guys, are we talking about what we should be talking about, or are we off track? If you're off track, get back on track, please. My second sentence, for those of you that are ready, my second sentence is going to be the first hobby and what it does for your person. So my first thing was, she enjoys, you don't need a transition there. She enjoys reading, which helps her experience many things just by reading about them. Please do not say something along the lines of, he likes skating. He likes skating. What does skating do for him? How does that impact who he is? Please also do not use what you used in your thesis. Don't use basketball again. This is specific. Remember, blue is specific to just your conclusion. Meaning, whatever you put here in your bridge should be nowhere else in your paper. It should only be in your conclusion. So, if you've already told your reader that Jaden likes basketball, don't tell him again. They already know. Okay? Leave it alone. We get it. He likes basketball. Give me 2 other hobbies that he likes. Who's your partner? And she didn't give you any hobbies? She didn't tell you she liked shopping or hanging out with friends, or is that what you wrote your thesis about though? Hmm. Read through there and see if she said, do you have your interview? Where is it? Well, then I guess what I'll do is I'll email her today, and I'll ask her for 2 hobbies that she has, and then we can talk about it during IEC or advisory, okay? So just kind of get your first sentence there, and then leave the second 2 sentences. Oh my goodness gracious. Are we still going to talk over the bell? Because if we are, then I'm going to just go ahead and give you your third redirect and no paperclip. You should be writing. You can do the same thing for your third sentence that you did for the first thing. Just use a different hobby. So my second hobby that I wrote about was she is also an active member of her school's student council, which helps her make the best of her middle school years. So you need 3 sentences there. Thanks. Get working.
James still plays football today, but some of his other hobbies are.
Perfect. I love that. I love that. I know. That. This helps.
Because I said he also likes to do tricks on trampoline, which includes.
How about just that? This includes, or something like that.
My partner's not here to ask him what his hobbies are, so do you think that would work?
Perfect. That's great. Jace, can you unroll your outlines, please? Clayton, no need to do that. Yep, you have to have 3 sentences. I thought he was saying toot. And I was like, maybe you should find something other than like farting. Like maybe we don't do that. And you weren't correcting him, so I was kind of like, okay, that's weird. Yeah, I understood once I heard it. Oh.
Wait, so like, do I put he has, or like his hobbies, one of his hobbies is swimming?
Tell me what swimming does for him. Helps him be active, lets him hang out with friends. What does swimming do for him? Okay, it looks like everybody's done because everybody's talking. Is that correct? No. Okay, let's focus, please. Somebody keeps putting their name over there. I don't know. It's apparently really funny. I don't see the humor, but... We ready? I heard a no. Okay, keep going. If you're waiting to go ahead and get down for the thought-provoking statement, you can go ahead and get out your interview and look at what their favorite quote is. Get it out and I'll show you what to do. What? No E's. R-A-D-I-N-G. Stop. If you did not use your person's name anywhere here in your new bridge, I want you to start it with your person's name. If you did use their name, I want you to just say she or he. Give them a pronoun. And I'm going to say finds comfort. You can say however you want, but mine's going to start with Monica finds comfort in always remembering her favorite quotation by Lucille Ball. And then I'm going to say what it is. Love yourself first. Yes. A-L-L-O-W-E-D. If you don't know who your quote's by, you don't have to put that part. Sure. Oh. No fines. This is the only one that can be in present tense. Please stop.
Why do you always because no, she was going
Why?
I spelled go.
Nevaeh.
I don't know why I added those.